Hello. Hi. It's me, once more. And we're not... I wanted to say we're playing today. We're not. I have to disappoint you there. Hi there in Ukraine. I have to disappoint you guys, we're not playing anything today. We are drawing. And I have noticed that earlier when I was talking to someone. That it has been quite a long time since we last did something for the visual novel game we started back in August. I'm gonna have a quick look now just to see when... Okay, the last visual novel stream was an entire 4 months ago. How I noticed that, I was talking to someone about... They were asking what I'm gonna stream today, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna continue my visual novel game. We're gonna draw some more characters for it. And they were like, why don't I know that you're working on a visual novel game on stream? Yeah. Maybe because I forgot. No, I didn't forget, but I was busy playing games, so games are fun, okay? On the topic of wondering about things, you might be wondering, Ellie, why the fuck are you streaming an hour later than usual? Funny story, I thought I had an appointment today, which I was like, oh, if that takes too long and I'm gonna be home after 5 p.m. my time, then I'll be late for stream, so I'm gonna push it back 1 hour because I'll definitely be home at 6. So, long story short, that appointment is tomorrow and not today. Yeah. And I can already assure you that next week, Thursday, we'll have the same time we have today. Because I have another appointment there. And just to be sure, because I don't know how long it takes, just to be sure, I'll push the stream back an hour. Yeah. Moving on, I think that's everything we need. Maybe I'll pull the music down a little bit. It seems so loud. To me, at least. With that being said, I think that's all we need. So, what I'm gonna do now is hop over here, and you guys already see, I have decided to look through the 2 characters that we finished already, and the sketch of Layla that we have started, just to like have a look at where we stopped. And we have done Morven, who was our devil boy. Actually, let me have a look. I have the information. I have all the information written down in a document. So I can have a look at the document. Personalities. There we go. So, Morven. He's a demon, our demon boy. And he has human ears as well as horns. I remember all the character stuff, I don't. We had, as a height, we had 173 centimeters with short fluffy hair in red. I think we did a good job on that one. And round eyes that are red, while the left eye has an eye patch. Worked out pretty well. Now, he's a shy, cute, and friendly demon, other than you'd expect. And his occupation is a nursery school teacher. Yeah, that's what I made him. He's very good with kids and knows a lot of people because they're the parents of the kids he's working with. And he's the older half-brother of Layla. And while they have a very good relationship and they share the same dad. We didn't put any goals in for him because no idea what his goals would be. He doesn't like blood and scary things, but he does like plushies, flowers, and ice cream. So that's our demon boy right here. And while looking at the art, I realized that much has changed about my art style in 4 months. But it's okay, because I'll just try to stick with at least the line art style that I have in this one. And Probably I'll also try to stick with the shading. Probably. It's changed a lot. I've also... It's been quite a while since I've last drawn on the PC. So it's gonna be an experience again. Something I will do after stream is take these pictures of the sprites and send them to myself so I can draw the actual sprites, like not just these normal ones, so I can draw the actual sprites with like talking and happy and angry and whatever else I'm thinking of. But I'll draw these on the iPad because I'll know after this stream for sure, but I have a feeling that I'm better with drawing on the iPad than drawing on my PC. However, that is for me to do after stream sometime and in my free time. Next up we have Shizna, which I remember she's a little witch. Yeah, she's witch with human ears. She's 161 centimeters, has pretty colorful hair. Heterochromia with one pink, one blue eye. She's kind of deceitful, but not really. She's more like trying to have fun with it. And we went for a pumpkin dress because she likes pumpkins, I think. Yeah, because she likes pumpkins. She sells potions and herbs at her own shop. And doesn't know anything about her family or any other relatives. Although she's best friends with Layla and has a black cat named Spooky. I remember naming all these things. Oh, it was so much fun. Her long-term goal is to just have fun in life. And she's already had fun, so it's kind of achieved. She's afraid of ghosts, likes cats, pranks, tricks, pumpkins, and tea. Tea in both ways, like gossip tea as well as tea that you drink. And she dislikes the heat or summer in general. And this is our little witch with the tiny head. God, it's adorable. I remember having a lot of fun thinking about a design for her. Now, here we have the sketch, which we will continue on today. For Layla, the little half-sister of Morven. She's half fairy, half demon. Very interesting. Her mother is a fairy, while Morven's isn't a fairy. She's 157 centimeters tall and is a very calm, friendly, outgoing, and hardworking person. She owns a flower shop, much to the liking of her brother, because he loves flowers. And she's best friends with Shizna and the younger half-sister of Morven. She doesn't have any more relationships this far. Her long-term goal is to make people happy and help people out. And she'll work harder to achieve her goal if it's not achieved yet. Once it's achieved, she's very happy and will have a good life. This and that. She's afraid of moths. She likes flowers and plushies, and she dislikes bugs and insects. Yeah. Good. That's that. I don't remember if I had the pictures of the characters next to. That is. Oops. I don't know. Oh, I had it for the horns, I think. But just let me have a look. Where is... There's Layla. So that you can, like... Oops. I'll have to get back into drawing on the PC. This is going to be so hard. Oh, sweet jeez. Okay. We have the line art done, so... Or, like, the sketch line art. So we'll just simply make a new layer. And then do this entire line art thing again with black. That's the first thing we'll do today. And the picture you can see on the top right, like between chat and the drawing somewhere. That is our reference picture that we have, that we made in Picrew in the beginning. Took out some Picrews to get inspiration for characters. And because I'm a lazy person, there's this lovely thing up here called Symmetry Ruler. And this will save my life. So I'm gonna use it. Because look at this. Look at this, it's so helpful, thank you. To whoever invented a Symmetry Ruler, thank you, I love you. It's the best thing in the world. It's very helpful. That's also, if you ever get a sketch process because I'm drawing something for you, there is a high chance that you will see that you'll see a line in any color in the middle if it's a person. Because it's so much easier to draw. Yeah. It's so much easier to just draw with the Symmetry Ruler. Helps a lot. I'm also noticing how hard it is to draw this way after drawing on the iPad for so long. Maybe I'll find out how to. Maybe I'll go out of my way to for the next stream to connect my iPad. So I'm gonna stream from my iPad. Not exactly from my iPad, but you know, because that works a lot better. I'll also take the time to make proper character reference sheets. Also off stream, because it takes so much time. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. Today is as far as we get for Layla, maybe more. It all depends how long I'm taking, because I have told, or not exactly told, I've asked a friend, my dad and my boyfriend, if we'd want to play League of Legends later. So I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'll be streaming for like, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 hours, just drawing a bit, continue on the characters and stuff, and then we can play, because I may or may not have convinced my dad to download Wild Rift, and we wanted to play together. I don't even know if he played the tutorial yet. If he has, that's good. If he hasn't, he's gonna have to play it later on, and we will have to wait until he's done with it. Maybe we'll play around until he's done then. I genuinely don't know. I don't really have a plan for later on. I'm just like, we're playing League. I told you guys we're playing League, so yeah, we're playing League. That's the plan, yeah. So, stream will be like, as far as we get until around 8, which is about a 2-hour stream, depending on how long I will take. I'm already missing the line thing, by the way. Like, if you're in Procreate, you can do this and hold it and the line is straight. I'm missing it already. Oh yeah, she had little flower because she owns a flower shop. I shouldn't make the eyes with a symmetry ruler, I'm gonna be honest. Eyes work better without a symmetry ruler most of the time. If you're wondering why, there's a very simple reason called, I don't know the English word. Well, I mean it does work, but to me it looks weird if on my own art. Let's say like this. On my own art, it looks weird to me. Which could also just be because it's my own art. I don't know. But it looks weird to me. So, yeah. Although I do use a symmetry ruler to have them kind of similar most of the time. Oh, well, nowadays. A lot has changed in these 4 months. I mean, yeah, I've been drawing more since I have a working iPad from school. But you know... I mean, it is kind of because I get really bored in class because I know so much of the stuff already, and it's like, oh, yeah, I know all these colors, and I know the color circle thing. I know all of this already, please. You don't need to teach me how to mix orange. So I'm just sitting there like drawing. And all the ugly stuff like math and German class. And, it's annoying. But at the end of the day, I guess I need it. I don't know. It's teaching me something. And that is not whatever it's supposed to be. It's teaching me art. I mean, I've kind of found a proper art style. Up to this point, I was mostly lost looking at art styles, so... I was just like, I'm gonna draw this similar to my reference. And now I'm like, I have this food, and I'm bored. So I'm gonna make a character based of that food. I actually did that, yes I did. If you've seen the art raffle post, the girl that was there for like reference, that's based off a German food. I don't know if that food exists in other countries, or like non-German speaking countries, but it's a German food, as far as I'm aware. I'm not too sure though. But I know that in Germany it's called Maultaschen. I don't know if it has an English name, like I said. I'm not too sure if it exists out of Germany. And even then, I don't know if it has a different name. Or if it's just like, oh, Maultaschen. I'm gonna give her a little bit more of like a bowie bow. Not whatever the heck I was drawing then. I like drawing bows, actually. I don't know how many of you watch other... Well, probably do watch other VTubers. Maybe you're a VTuber yourself. I know that you... Nah. I know that some people are VTubers that watch me. But if you watch other VTubers, even if not, you may have stumbled upon the name of Iron Mouse, because she's quite famous, if you ask me. Which she totally deserves, because she's amazing. And she put out this like outfit raffle thing, where you can create an outfit for her. Let's just say I had too much fun. I kind of want to make more outfits, and I have a couple more ideas that I could use. But I don't know, man. Because I still have to draw the like winners of my art raffle. And school did get a lot more busy than I thought it would after the Christmas holidays, so I've been kind of stuck on that. I finished the first winner's drawing in like a week, and now I'm stuck on the second winner's drawing, or have been for the past like 2 weeks, 2.5. For the simple reason that I can't seem to get the body right. I'm trying my best, but it's something new because I've never drawn crystal people before. So we're like working together to figure out how to best draw it. But I'm also stuck because I don't have that much time that I had in the holidays. to finish this entire thing in a week. I mean, if it was like... I mean, I don't want to put other winners for... Oh, no, don't worry. It's a challenge, and I'm accepting that challenge. And I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, I'm getting better, so... It's good. It's a good thing. I'm making progress. And because it's a kind of a challenge, it takes a bit longer than just drawing an anime girl or something. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but I hope it does, because that's... It's kind of like, imagine you're used to drawing animals, and then you're like, oh, someone's like, oh, draw a human. You're like, okay, I'm accepting that challenge, but it's probably gonna take me longer because I'm used to drawing animals. So that's why I'm kind of taking a bit longer. I'm sorry. Wish I could be faster. Gonna work on that later, probably, at some point. Maybe. Depends how much other stuff I have to do. I don't know if I had any homework for tomorrow. I don't think so. Because, you know, teachers will always give you homework. But I don't think I had any. I know that I have an English exam tomorrow, but that's no problem at all. It might sound arrogant, but I don't have any problems with English. Especially not the English lessons. I mean, I do struggle with finding words here and there. I think you notice that every now and then. But I don't struggle that much with, like, getting things done. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, I'm talking bullshit. Don't mind what I'm saying. I'm saying stupid stuff. You know, it's kind of bad that there was such a big break in between. Is that I don't really know what I was thinking behind all of this. Or, I mean, I can kind of guess it. And I think this was supposed to say, like, leave. There's an A. I see that A. Maybe it was supposed... Oh yeah, it was supposed to spell out her name. It's like L-E-E-L-A. It was supposed to, like, spell out her name really pretty. It's really pretty. I was stuck at she's not. I don't know why. I did that pretty well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm proud of myself for that one. So, we have her. Look at her, she's so cute. I think she'd be really clumsy as well. Not trying to, not especially like specifically trying to, but she'd be clumsy, I think. If I knew to point towards Houski no Koni Gem's reference, we'd probably be done with the body proportions. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, and sometimes we just can't use our brain. Or our brain remembers way too late. So, no worries. It's all good. Do I have the skin color? Is that Morven's skin color? No, it's not. I think this one was Morven. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna take that one for her too. We are having diversity, ladies and gents. No. It kind of fits with the scheme. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did do some more I made an outfit for Iron Mouse in the meantime, while also... At some point, I was a little bit stalling on the crystal person. Because I was like, I don't know how to do this properly right now. I can't deal with this. I need to do something that I can deal with at the moment. Because I was like, I don't know how to get this right. This doesn't look properly. This doesn't look the right way. I'm gonna have to change it up again. And then I was like, I don't know how to change it up. So I kind of took like a break from drawing on it, especially in school. And I think it's working better now. I'm making more progress. But in that time I was designing a character for a friend of mine, and I was making the outfit for Iron Mouse's contest. So I did draw more stuff as well. And I started working on a cosplay. Yeah. I'm a very busy woman. Very busy. I put too much on my plate and then I have to deal with all of it at once. But it's okay because it's working out somehow. I don't know how, and I'm pretty sure it shouldn't. But it's working out, so I have not taking the blame for that one. Because I started, as you know, I've started playing League. Played like one round on PC where I absolutely died because I can't with the controls, and then I'm playing not every day, at least not right now, but I'm playing more frequently Wild Rift, which I may or may not have installed on the school iPad, but no, but I'm playing Wild Rift every now and then, and you know how in League there's this character called Gwen, I forgot again. The seamstress. She has some adjective between that, but I forgot it. But she's the seamstress, and her design is so pretty, and I main her, and she's so pretty, and moral of the story is that I have decided to cosplay her, and I have decided to make that my #1 cosplay for 2023, and I have decided to make it all myself. So I've gotten myself quite a big amount of work there. Then I have three art raffle winners that I need to draw, and yeah, and the project I've been working on for me, myself, and I, which will also be for you kind of, but yeah, you still won't know what it is until I'm actually done with it, so don't even try. Don't even try to find out what I'm talking about, because you won't. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful though, if I were to go out of the drawing and it puts me in the gallery, you might see it for a split second. Probably not, technically not, that shouldn't be that bad though, because I mainly worked on it somewhere else. But yeah, I'm gonna have to continue on that still. I have not continued since I last said that I'm gonna have to continue on it. Because it's me, what did you expect? I'm taking ages to finish anything. I'm also, every now and then I'm wondering about a name for the game. I still don't have a name. If it were about mushrooms, I had a name somewhere that was like similar to mushrooms. If it were, maybe I can make it about mushrooms somehow. Maybe we can make it about mushrooms, or make mushrooms play an important part. And then, oh yes. Okay, so let me search for the name. I'm gonna have it in just a second. I don't know how we'll be able to make it about mushrooms, but we'll try somehow. And maybe we'll make it like, not a romance, maybe we can add like a little bit of romance if you've complete the main story, or like a little bit just like hinting at romance maybe between characters. But what if we make it mainly more like adventurous, or detective play mäßig. I'm starting to talk German, I hear. More like detective gamey, where there's like mushrooms, and the mushrooms have like different things they do, and then maybe there's murder, and then somehow the mushrooms play if somehow the mushrooms play a big role, we could name it like Mushiko or Mushiku. I can't write. I don't know if these have any meaning, but they are giving me mushroom vibes. They sound very Japanese. And my mom gave them to me as ideas. I don't know if they mean anything. So, yeah. Oh, you couldn't even read it because the picture's in front. Oh well. But yeah. Mushiku or Mushiko. I'm gonna have to look up if that has any meaning. Maybe we'll call it mushroom, but in Japanese. But yeah. Sometimes I just sit here like, what would be a good name for it? Haven't found anything yet, that's for sure. Which is kind of sad, because I really would like to give the game a name. But I don't have any yet. Oopsie doodles. That wasn't intended. Someday we'll find a name, because once I have a name, you know, the low quality thumbnails these streams have had this far, they will continue until I have a name for the game, and then I'll put the name of the game. Maybe I'll design a logo then too, and then I put the logo with the name of the game in the thumbnail and be like, oh, we're gonna work on X today. I don't know how to name the game yet though. And then I'll make like pretty thumbnails, more matching to what I usually use. I'm also gonna try and like do some work off stream that I can for this. That's like not that important to see on stream maybe. But I can't make any promises. I'm gonna try though, so we can actually get somewhere with this lovely game. So I would like to have the Morwen head picture here. Thanks. So I can have a look like at the colors. It's some dark brown and orange. Yeah, this looks okay. Hey, I'm sorry. Dark brown. I'm gonna have to erase some pink from the hair layer because this isn't looking too good. That's the thing. Well, I've realized this with the bucket tool, that it's not too precise, especially if you have like shaky line art like I do in here. So it gets kind of wrong layer. So it gets kind of hard. Or it doesn't get hard, but you'll have to I can't talk anymore. You have to yeah, I'll get there someday. Which is kind of hard, but you'll have to erase extra pieces. There we go. Hallelujah. That took a while. But it works pretty well, I'm gonna be honest. What I've noticed from drawing with both Ibis Paint and Procreate, well, Ibis Paint was my first proper drawing. Well, Ibis Paint was my first drawing app on like digital. I find it a lot easier to draw, to use the bucket tool in Ibis Paint, because it just sees, maybe I'm just stupid and you can somewhere in the tons of settings you have, you can like find that setting and switch it up, but I haven't found it yet. That you like bucket tool also work for the eraser. That works in Ibis Paint. I have not found that function yet in clipping tool. What the fuck? In Procreate, which is kind of sad because I love the eraser button tool. Also, here it just sees the lines from any layer, while in Procreate you have to have the line on that layer, which is also kind of annoying. But it's okay because it works out, and it is really easy to use. Kind of. I'm not gonna judge anymore. I still love both like applications because they work really well, and you can work pretty well with them too. It's easy for you to draw something with both of them. So I'm happy to have both of these applications. I'm really glad that I don't have to pay or I didn't have to pay for Procreate myself for now. But I'm definitely gonna get it myself at some point. Because sooner or later I'm gonna have to hand over the iPad. Maybe I will save up for one and buy one already before I have to hand the school iPad back. For the simple reason that I can pull over all my drawings and stuff whenever they're finished or whenever I start working on them. So I don't have to pull over a lot of things at once. Once I have to hand it in. I want to make her gloves a light green though. That's a completely different topic, but I want to make her gloves a light green, something like this. What are we thinking? I think that's pretty okay. I like this idea. I think it's looking okay. This fits really well. Because gardening gloves and green, they either have to be green or they're gonna have to be yellow. And I like the idea of them being green. I don't know what color to give her overall clothes though. I know that I wanted to make this one like a rainbow flag, I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember the colors of the rainbow. It's like red. Wait. Red. Orange. Yellow. And then like I got one line. Like I'm missing one line. Green, maybe I'll put the green half in there. Yeah, that's fine. Then blue and purple. This looks good. And I think I'll do like golden, kind of goldenish buttons here. Yes, I'm loving this. And this, now this depends, what I'm gonna make of this depends on the color of the apron. Excuse me. Aye. What color I'm gonna make this is gonna depend on the color of the apron. If I say I'm gonna go for like a dark green kind of shade, then this will be like a flower, so we're gonna have to color it like, I'm gonna color it kind of like pinkish. Hi, dankeschön. I'm gonna color the flower like pinkish if I decide to make the apron dark green. If I decide to make the apron any other color than green, I'm gonna make this a 4-leafed clover and color it green. So what do I do? Maybe do it like, Let me try this out. It's too much, like, it's too much color. It's a little. Yeah, I think this is okay. This looks fine. This looks really nice. I like this. So we're gonna color some more. And then we'll make the... I shouldn't have made the apron on this one. This never happened. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. Whoops. Anyway, one more time. So. This time the right way. Yeah, this looks okay, and then I'm gonna make the flower a 4-leafed clover. Cause yes, why not? Yeah, this is looking good. And for the like I forgot the name. Bow. For the bow, together with... Yes. I'm brain dead once more, I'm so sorry. I'd go for like some dark tone. Oh jeez, that's a bit too dark, maybe. Yeah, kind of darker. I don't know why, but I want to go for a darker tone to have some change in there. Some sort of change. Okay, now her shirt and her eyes are missing. I'm gonna color her eyes on this layer. Just to save layers. I don't have a layer like... That's the thing about Procreate. You have a layer. You have limited layers. You don't have limited layers here. But it's easier to find stuff if you don't have as many layers as you have on my layout drawing, okay? If you... Let me just real quick. Let me show you guys... Oh. The layout drawing. Right. This is the layout drawing. I spent 9 hours on this thing. And... I have an entirety of 169. Wait, I'm gonna. I have an entirety of 169 layers on this thing. 169. You see it here on top as well. Over Layla. I have 169 layers on this drawing. This drawing was a pain in my butt, but I love it and it's really cute. And Ike himself saw it and liked it. So the time spent was worth it. But I was sitting there drawing this thing for forever. Literally. I was up until I don't know how late. Very late, that's for sure. Just to draw that thing. And if you have 169 layers, you'll lose sight of which layer has what on it, trust me. But it was an interesting night because it was a night and I was staying awake on one monitor drawing that thing, on the other monitor watching a child series. From like a series that I've watched when I was smaller. Oh, I wasn't that small. It was a couple of years ago, but it's supposed to be for children, so yeah. I think she'll get like a gray shirt underneath. It's like a blouse. Or I don't know. Light blue looks better, I think. So, light blue blouse it is. And then we have her basic coloring done. Look at this. This is how you draw easy and fast. On the PC. After not drawing on it for an eternity. Ninjago. It's really not... It hasn't been that long since I've watched it. I wasn't that small, I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of lying, I guess. But yeah. Kind of missed that show. And I was watching it. Because I found it on Netflix and I was watching and I was like finishing the drawing and I'm... And at some point I switched over from Ninjago to the Skylanders series that I found. Because I was like, I don't want to watch Ninjago anymore. I'm gonna have a look what else I can find on Netflix. And I ended up watching Skylanders. Ich habe Ninjago geliebt. Ich weiß nicht. Ich war nicht mal mehr in dem Alter, in dem es normalerweise supposed ist, dass du es anguckst, aber naja. So, what's important for me at least, I have a different brush for my line art and coloring. So my line art and my coloring brush are the same, but I have a different brush for my shadows, because my shadow brush is usually, like, as you can see here, it's not completely the color. It's like with holes inside and it's not that dark unless I press down a lot. So I can kind of intense shadows where I want them to be more intense and also have like smaller ones where they're just supposed to be slightly. Don't question me about my shading process. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working and it's looking okay. Yeah. Yeah. Handshake, same. Ja. Aber es ist eine gute Serie. Man kann den Teenagern und Erwachsenen so gute Serien nicht wegnehmen, nur weil sie für Kinder gedacht sind, okay? Das supporte ich nicht. Ich will auch die Kinderserien gucken. I mean, I don't know what else kind of series is there that's... I don't know... There's so many series and movies that's like supposed to be for children, but then you're like, no, I'm watching this. I may be an adult, and I may be a teenager, and this is supposed to be like for 6-year-olds, but I am watching this. Because I still go into the cinema to watch the new Minion movies. Or like Despicable Me, I think is the English title. I still go into the cinema to watch these movies. I don't care that they're supposed to be for like 5-year-olds. I don't fucking care. I want to watch them too. I didn't want to just watch like the not for kids made or because they're gory and what do I know? Just because I'm too old for kids shows and kids movies. I'm still gonna go into that cinema and watch it. You can't stop me. There's no way you're gonna stop me from doing that. Because I love that way too much. Okay, now this is gonna be funny. Because I just wanna have a slight comparison. Okay, this is the way I drew my eyes there, yeah? Hold on. Ich bin noch dabei. Ich spiele noch immer Pokémon, hatte teilweise jetzt über YouTube Kids auf meiner Hauptseite. Übrigens, ja, also ja. Oh ja, Pokémon. I love Pokémon. Pokémon is one of my favorite games or like genres in general. Genre. I think you know what I mean, not genre, but Pokemon is one of my favorite game series out there, and also the normal series, like the anime also. I watched the anime, but Pokemon was technically my first anime series that I watched. I mean, I've seen like Ponyo and more Ghibli movies when I was younger, but Pokemon I think was the first anime series that I've ever watched, and then I was addicted. Okay, I'm gonna need a comparison eye pick now, because I want to see how much my eyes have changed in the past 4 months. I'm gonna pull up the newest picture I have with eyes. Oh, that's not it. It should be somewhere. Oh, I can use the Veil thumbnail for reference. I don't have to download it again. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I'm a stupid cow. Well, I'm not a cow, but you know. Image. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So if you look at this, right? I can cut this, can't I? I can. Okay. Let's try 20. Oh, that was like basically nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go for like 50 or 120. Okay, that's not working too well. But you can see the eyes here. There's a lot of highlights and like a lot of shimmery. And then if you compare it to the eyes here, there's the same amount, or like, let's have, goddamn, Jesus. Let's have a look here. The two, I'm gonna go in this thing now. I'm so annoyed. The dot and the like longer one are still the same highlights as before. But looking at these smaller ones, I still have 2 of them in the pupil, but the smaller ones down here are different because I have like 2 up here, then 4 points here, and like a couple of, depending on how big the drawing is, a couple of just lines here, and then here 1 big one as well, and a lot more like colorful highlights. So you can see it here a little bit, but a lot more colorful highlights. And as much as I'd like to keep like my art style that I've had here, I don't know how I did it back then, so I'm gonna make the eyes the way I'm doing them right now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. However, I don't need this anymore now, so remove, yes. Ich muss Pokémon Mystery Dungeon mal spielen. I've never played Pokémon Mystery Dungeon before. But people, especially my boyfriend, keep telling me about it, and I kind of want to start playing it too. Just have to do it at some point. I have so much to do, I have so much I want to do, I don't find the time for anything. My first Pokemon game, excluding Pokemon, it took me a while to get Pokemon games. If we exclude Pokemon Go, my first ever Pokemon game, I think, was either Pokemon Ultra Sun or Pokemon Master Detective Pikachu. I don't remember which one was the actual first one. But yeah, I started pretty late with Pokemon games. Ooh, you can play it on PC. The thing is, I have so many games that I like playing, and I have so many games that I want to play. I don't have enough time, because like I have my guitar. You know how I'm taking guitar lessons, right? So my guitar I'm so stupid. My guitar teacher told me this. He was like, okay, Ellie, for you, I don't have to ask what are you doing. For you, I have to ask what are you not doing. Because I'm apparently doing so much stuff that he doesn't know. He's not finding anything anymore. When I told him that I started streaming in the summer holidays, he was like, oh, that's cool. What else are you doing now? What else did you start doing in the summer holidays? It was 6 weeks. what the fuck happened to you? Weren't you like a little socially awkward and afraid of that kind of stuff maybe? And I'm like, yes, but yeah, I have a lot of things that are so like, I mean, I stream, obvious. I draw. Looking at the stream, kind of obvious. Then I still study because graphics design study takes a lot of time too. Then next up we have I play guitar, which takes up half an hour every week just for the lesson itself, but you also have to practice. Then I cosplay, which takes up a lot of time for making cosplays, getting into cosplay, doing something in the cosplay and stuff. Then I like to read. Reading takes up a lot of time usually. Just to read a book, you take a lot of time, depending on the book, yeah. If I read a manga, it's pretty fast, but I think you know what I mean. Then there's a side of me that you might not, well, you do know because I'm an author. I write books, and not only do I read books, I write books or short stories and stuff. Takes up a lot of time. I mean, have you ever tried to write a book? That takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot of time, effort, passion, willingness to continue. It's exhausting. And ideas. Which is the one thing I'm running low at most of the times. Although this thing called Wattpad has helped me kind of, just to get out short stories. But looking at that, it's already, I don't know how much, I mean, it's a lot, I think, especially compared to other people. And the thing is that most of these things I teach myself. I take guitar lessons, yes, but I've taught myself, and I'm still teaching myself how to draw. I have taught myself, or well, I'm still working on writing good, or writing the way that I'm happy with what I'm writing. But I'm teaching myself how to like write a book properly. I'm teaching myself how to stream. I'm teaching myself how to sew, and how to like get crafty for cosplay. I'm teaching myself how to talk more to people that way also, because when I go to conventions, not everyone that you want to take a picture with will take a picture with you, so you'll have to ask them yourself. Which helps with social interactions, yes, but it's scary, but you have to do it if you want to take a picture with them. So I guess cosplay kind of also helps me with social interactions. And that's like, I didn't teach myself how to read, but I'm trying to teach myself to learn other languages. I've taught myself, together with my father, the dragon runes from Lord of the Rings, so I can read and write practically in dragon runes, or like dwarf runes, I don't know the right one. And I have taught myself at a very young age, while I was barely able to speak English and understand English. I was struggling a lot still. I only knew the basics. There I've taught myself the dragon runes, kind of similar to dwarf runes from Lord of the Rings, but not exactly. And I switched them up every now and then. It's hard. And it's so much, and it's so time consuming, so I'm just, God knows when I will find the time to play all the games I want to play, and to do all the things I want to do, and to finish all the things I want to finish. Bei Buch kommt es drauf an, wie schnell du liest. Ich habe mal 1000 Seiten an einem Tag gelesen, und ich bin noch am Start für Cosplay, und ich habe gleich am Anfang was so schweres kommt. Okay, for cosplay, I call myself a beginner cosplayer still. I have started in, I think, July of 2020, and I had the liberty, or the liberty, that didn't make any sense. I had the luck of watching Annie the Duck, a German cosplayer, very well-known German cosplayer, I'd say, I was watching her before, and I also got her cosplay calendar one time only, sadly. And I haven't had the time to watch her. I'm too busy these days, bro. No, but I had the luck to see that one stream where she was like, if you want to start cosplaying, don't start with something too hard. Especially if you want to make the cosplay yourself. If you're gonna buy a cosplay, okay. But if you want to make your own cosplay, it's important that you start with something that's like not too hard. That you maybe can easily put together too, because maybe take a character with a school uniform. So that's what I did. My first cosplay was Denki Kaminari from My Hero Academia. And I bought it, but still it would have been easy to put together myself. Just get a gray blazer, green trousers, I think a golden or a red, I forgot the name. Wait, I'm gonna look up the name. And then get like a button-up, a white button-up, easy. Easy, you've got it, done. And then a wig, but yeah. Oh, a belt. Like a red belt or something. And the first cosplay that I actually made myself was Albedo from Genshin Impact, where I had a lot of help from my mother, because she knows how to sew more than I do. She's not a pro, I'd say, but yeah. So I think for the beginning of cosplay, it's important that you start with something simple, especially if you want to make it yourself. Just to learn, slowly but surely. Oh, Waffen. Okay, so to props I can only say I've never made a proper prop before myself. I took like a carnival sword and kind of worked on it so it looks like a sword from Genshin. It doesn't look like any sword from in-game, but it looks like it would be from in-game. So I had a cool sword that could light up at the top because I put LEDs in it. But that's... damn. Good luck to you, bro. You're a warrior. You can do it. I believe in you. So, because I bought most of my cosplays, I would call myself a beginner cosplayer. Because the only... not because I bought a lot of cosplay. Wait, I'm stupid. Because I bought a lot of cosplays myself, Gwen is gonna be hard to make myself. And I already know that I'm gonna struggle with the big pair of scissors as a prop. Ey, ich habe auch einen an der Klatsche. Ich will, dass die Sharon auf und zu gehen kann. Und ja, ich habe auch viele so Ideen. Aber guck mal, so Ideen sind gut, weil solche Ideen helfen dir da so quasi in dem quasi Bereich helfen dir solche Ideen mit einer Klatsche, wo Leute eigentlich sagen, dass du einen an der Klatsche hast, weil das macht es einfach noch cooler. I can talk a bit about this more. I can talk a bit more about this. For example, I was talking to my dad earlier, like, oh, I have an idea for how to make the scissors, because I've gotten more informed a bit, and I've seen someone else make these scissors, and I've seen a lot of people make props with this and this. I don't know the name anymore. But maybe we could use this to make the scissors, and then this helps us. And then somehow we got on the topic of him wanting to cosplay. He was like, yeah, I do kind of want to make a... oh, I don't know how they're called. A Robotech cosplay. Now, I don't know much about Robotech, because I've never seen it, but he showed me some robots before, and that thing would be like 5 meters high, and that doesn't fit in our house. And not only 5 meters high, but also like a lot of armor parts because it's a robot. But he's like, I want to do this. I don't know the X, but it sounds really cool. It sounds so epic. I don't know much about Monster Hunter actually. I don't have the game, but friends of mine have the game. And I've watched them play sometimes, but I don't know much about it. I do kind of want to get it because it looks pretty and monsters are always fun. So yeah, maybe I'll play Monster Hunter sometime. But yeah, so my dad kind of wants to build a robot. Now, you don't know the age of my dad. But you can consider in what direction the age goes if I tell you that I'm old. He don't be led astray though, he's not that old. Okay? He's like, okay, well technically you got, maybe I'll drop some inside lore here. Ellie Boo lore here, I may or may not be a demon. I mean, what do you think? Why do I have red eyes? Haha. Considering that I'm a demon, maybe, that's hiding in the human world and somehow got transported to another dimension, which may or may not have happened before, but not in this dimension yet, so I'm kind of lost. Although it's getting better because it's been a while, so I'm getting used to this entire dimension here. But considering that I'm a demon, right? I'm old. I've been around for a couple decades for sure. The thing is, I can't tell you properly because one, I suck at math, and two, being transported through dimensions messes up your sense of space and time. So I don't actually know the time that works here. So yeah. However, I'm a couple of decades old. Towards 100, I'd say. Now, demons don't usually get children before they're 100 years old, so my dad is old. But yeah. Moving on. He wants to build this, like, robot thing, kind of, and he's like, I have to focus on just that thing. I have to have 1 or 2 helpers, maybe 3 or 4. And I have to work on that so hard. I won't have time for many other things. I have to do this probably pretty much in one go. But he still wants to do it, and that's, I don't know why, but that's so cute to see, and it shows me how much cosplay kind of changes people and how much cosplay fascinates people. And this entire thing kind of started because of me. I am taking the liberty of giving myself the credit because I was the one who started cosplay first in this family. At some point, my little sibling joined in, and at another point, my dad was like, oh yeah, I can wear a wig from you, I don't mind, I'll do that for this convention. He did take it off pretty soon because he got a headache, but he was in for it, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Which is really cool for one, and two, he looked amazing with it, I'm gonna be honest. But it also, like, he was considering buying a Genshin cosplay, for example, already. Like, I think he was considering to cosplay Zhongli at one point. And also the sheer happiness I saw in his eyes, or like the way he looked at me in absolute disbelief at some cosplays I've shown him, especially like the more very craftsy ones where people build entire armors. Like, that's a good example. I don't know if you guys know that, but that one cat boss cosplay, I showed him that one and he was like, yo, that's so cool. He was absolutely fascinated, and it was so cute to see because he loves that movie. I don't have anything against Totoro, I like the movie, but like, I have a feeling that the rest of my family is completely obsessed with that movie, especially my sister. Although she's worse when it comes to House Moving Castle. She is addicted to House Moving Castle, or was. She definitely was addicted to House Moving Castle. Don't question it. I don't know why. And she insisted that I watch it, and that I watch it with her. I guess I watched it without her at some point. Yeah, but he was like fascinated, and it fascinates me, a cosplayer that knows how crazy cosplayers are, to see what cosplayers do sometimes, because they achieve a lot of things. I've been talking a lot of bullshit and a lot of rambling about cosplay, and we finished Layla. She's adorable. I don't know how we decided who to draw next before, but I think on this lovely randomizer app I have on my phone, I have a roulette saved for the characters. Yep, I do. So I'm going to just turn that roulette and see who we draw next, because this is the main spread for Layla. This is our Layla design. What are we thinking of her, guys? Is she cute or is she cute? I think she's really cute. She looks adorable. I'm gonna have to find the next character. So my next character says Anastasia. Oh, it's the little girl. I remember her. Skala kommt nicht zur Geltung. Ja, it's a little bit small. I agree. It's a little bit small, but it's a small detail. And the thing is, this is just like a big cutout. Later on, if you're gonna be playing the game, you'll see her from like more of probably this angle, like this, oops, kind of this way. So that way I'll also draw the 4-leaf clover probably a bit bigger. So she's like, you'll see it more that way. Yeah. Yeah. So, where is my character sheet thing? Let me read to you about our lovely little girl here. Where is she? Hold on. Anastasia, or Anastasia. She's half cat and half human, and an entirety of 155 centimeters small. Then she's a nice and friendly person who likes to help people and animals, and very protective over her loved ones. She works as a cafe worker, also known as waitress, I think, and has an older sibling, but we don't know who it is. She just has an older sibling, because she's giving the young sibling vibes. And owns an orange cat, the one that you can see on top of her head, named Buttercup. Oh gosh, I remember giving the names for the pets. It was so cute. Her goal is to help as many people as she can and protect her loved ones. And if she achieves her goal, she's happy and everyone is safe. And if she doesn't, and someone gets hurt that she loves, she'll get scary and villain-like. She's afraid of cucumbers and the dark, and likes sweets and head pets, and dislikes dogs and cucumbers. Sounds like a typical cat to me. So, I say, oopsie doodles, we will do for her the sketch and then probably end it, so I can play with important people. I mean, you guys are important too, but you know, family. The family bond is strong. And I have been here. Which size did I take? 733 to 921. Do I have this everywhere, or are they different sizes? He is more broad because he's a dude, I think, but it's okay. Imagine Diluc with short hair. And yeah. Eye patch. There we go. It's like isekai'd Diluc fusion. Anyway. Moving on. 733 to 921. So, somewhere in here, right? Yeah. 733 to 921. Okay. And then we'll take this lovely thing here again. With the tracing sketches. Oh, there's new ones, but I just need a full body. Straight full body, come to me. I think it's in favorites too. Yes, sir. Oh, jeez. So. We've had it kind of like this. Ooh. I think. Yes, no, maybe so. This looks. Let's go for it this way. There we go. Okay. So. She is tiny. I want that. Thank you. She's tiny. And I'm gonna have to make the picture bigger. I'm not gonna see it well this way. There you go. So she's teensy tiny. I'm gonna need my normal brush back. And she has cat ears. So I'm gonna start with the cat ears. Wait. Symmetry ruler, please. Thank you. Thanks. So cat ears. Small little cat ears. Cute. Cute. Okay. And then she has like sort of bangs, but also not. I'm gonna have to move that down. It's too far up. Okay. She has like bangs, but also not bangs. It's like curtain. I think they're called curtain bangs. I don't know if I want to give her curtain bangs though. Because it is just like an idea. I definitely want to have a sprite. I think it's gonna be like a sprite where she's happy. We'll have her be like, oh my god, happy. And then we'll have her cat be like, hello there. I'm also happy. Oh, this could be angry. I'm loving this. But yeah. I definitely want to have like sprites where the cat is also making... I want to have one sprite where the cat's on the head, on the other times she's probably gonna be like on the shoulder. However, anyway. She works as a waitress and is a cat girl, kind of. She's kind of a cat girl, I guess. She definitely has fangs, just like me. Little fangs. Although hers will probably be bigger than mine. Tiny nose, and then she has pretty round eyes. I have a bit of a problem with drawing eyes still, or like drawing eyes in different ways. I have not improved on that. Not too much, at least. Although it looks okay. Yeah, this looks okay. So she has round eyes. And then I want her to have like loose braids. I don't know how to draw braids. She definitely gets 2 strands of hair. Here. And so these are gonna be the white strands of hair. And then I definitely want to give her like this, and then maybe we'll have like these are her bangs. The face has to go a little bit more up then though. Oh gosh, this lasso tool is so different. I'm used to such different things now. Okay. Go away. Thank you. So, and then for braids, I still don't know how to draw braids. I think I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this looks about right. Oh, yes, sure. This actually looks alright. This is working better than I thought. Shoo, shoo. I never knew drawing braids was this easy. Okay, and then I think they should stop here and she'll have like bows. Oops. Bows. Maybe without these. Just a bow and then it's like, wow. Look at that. It's braids. Oh, it looks so cute. It looks so cute. Oh my goodness. She looks dark. Oh my god. Okay. Keep your shit together, Ellie. It's okay. I kind of want to give a little booba and then kind of here of a shirt. So it's like... It's a nice shirt. It's a nice shirt. And she gets a bit of booba. And the shirt is like poof. And then yow. This is how I describe clothes, guys. Get used to it. It's poof sleeves again. She's not has poof sleeves, I just noticed. My mind was like, something ain't right. I don't know what kind of clothes to give her. I think I'd go for like a higher waisted, but very comfy, not too I have to squeeze myself in pair of trousers. That one was totally wrong placed. Sorry. But this looks fine, and then just like a button. Thank you. Stupidity. Yeah. And this thing, whatever the heck you call it. And then pockets. Pockets are important. Maybe should get like a shirt that goes until here. And no poof. No poofy sleeves. More like chill, this is comfy sleeves. And then yeah, I think this is okay. And then just arms down here. So, gosh, she looks so cute. I'm gonna give more detail to her, and she definitely also needs her logo thing. But maybe this is like a jacket, and then the jacket goes like here. Kind of like what I have. The jacket goes here, and then it's behind there. And you can't see it up here because it's shorter. Oh no, wait, the jacket goes this way. And then... I'm gonna turn off the symmetry ruler for now. Maybe her shirt has just one big print that's like... Yeah, I think I like that idea. She's like a kind of casual girl. It's just like, oh yeah, I don't need anything special to wear. I just have this shirt I bought at New Yorker. That's not exactly what kind of girl she is, but you know. I kind of like this idea. Maybe if I get a better idea, I'm gonna come up with a better idea and change it. But I like this idea that she has just chill. Maybe also her shirt is like... It's a crop top. So you can see here. You can see her... What's it called? Navel? I don't know. And then maybe the shirt has... like chains. And then here it has like kind of just a knot with two pieces of fabric. I forgot the name. Yeah, I think I like this. She's more of like, she looks as if she was from our time. Or like, you know, from where we live at the moment, our reality. But she's not, she's from a fantasy world. But who knows, maybe she yields the powers to come to our world. I don't know. I don't know, you don't know, only she knows. Yeah, this is pretty. Jesus. Okay. So, I think... Oh, I forgot to change the not drawing one. Hold on. I'm gonna change this right now. Properties. That never happened. But yeah, this is her design. I think it's pretty cute. Or like her sketch idea, I think. I think it's pretty cute. And I think we're gonna continue there next time. I will work a bit on it behind the scenes this time around. So it's like I'm so brain dead, what the fuck. I'm gonna work a bit behind the scenes so that we're getting somewhere actually. And I'm also going to work on myself, kind of, or get myself to do the visual novel streams more frequently, at least one every month, so that I don't completely forget what we were working on, and you guys won't forget that I'm working on, we are working on this, because it's not just me doing this and you watching, we're doing this together. I am taking your ideas, I'm taking your advice. I mean, people who were there when I first started with character descriptions and stuff, you know that you were the ones who named the people, some of the people, and some of the pets, or all of the pets were named by you guys. Yeah, core memories, bro. Core memories. Beginnings of Ellie Boo as a VTuber. I've come quite far since then, I think. I'm proud of myself because personally, I'd say I've come pretty far. I've just said that. Personally, I'd say I've come pretty far in the past like 5 months. Why? Because I have stepped over the line of being scared to talk. Kind of. Especially to people. I mean, sure, I don't see you guys. I don't see you guys face to face. It's something different if you're standing in school and you have to hold a presentation. That's obviously a lot more scary. But still, I think to just get over myself and do this. Just be like, I kind of want to be a VTuber. I found this thing called VTubers while making a cosplay prop. I kind of want to be a VTuber. That's really cool. To then working on first a 2D model that didn't work out because I'm too stupid to watch tutorials, and then making myself a 3D model, to then making myself a schedule, a Twitter account, the YouTube account, and putting all of this out there, working on it to make it so that I like it, giving it my personal thing, and then making a debut. I'm proud of myself. I am still not really proud of the fact that I can't seem to be active on Twitter, or not properly, although I think it's getting better. I am tweeting more frequently, also things that don't have to do with just like, hey, here's the waiting room, hey, we're streaming now, hey, thanks for coming to the stream. I'm interacting more with people on Twitter as well. Like, I'm getting somewhere, and I think the art raffle kind of helped with that. But I want to get even better at that, and I'm still not that consistent looking at trying to like cut out funny parts from the VODs and then making content on TikTok. That's not working too well yet. But yeah, I'm trying my best, and I think it's working okay. And yeah. So I'm doing a good job, I'd say. You guys, with whatever you're doing, remember you're doing a good job as well. You're trying your best, I'm pretty sure. And even if not, you're doing your best. You're doing well. Even if you're not trying your best, you're doing your best. What the I don't know what's happening with me. But that's it from me for today. I will sign off. And at least from YouTube. You know that I'm not going to go to bed or something. Yeah. I got plans, but I'm signing off from streaming for today. I will see you all on Sunday, hopefully. I don't know what we'll play yet, but Saturday you will get the waiting room. And yeah, maybe we'll do some quizzes again, because I got a Sparkler email being like, hey, we miss you, please come back. Please. Or maybe we'll learn Japanese. There's someone calling, oh my goodness me. I am sorry that you have to hear this. I should turn off the phone. I don't know how to turn off the phone. But yeah, I think of something to do and let you guys know over on Twitter. I mean, you get a rating room on YouTube on Saturday. And over on Twitter, I'll let you know with another tweet, as always. Nothing new if you've been on there. And yeah. Ich dachte gerade, mein Telefon klingelt. Es ist der deutsche Telefonklingelton, es tut mir leid. But yeah. Tschö mit Ö, I'd say. Typically German. Haut rein, as I have picked up from my friends. Have a great rest of your day, evening, night, morning. I don't know what time zone you live in, but I hope you have a great rest of whatever time zone you're in, or whatever's left of your day. And I will see you all very soon. Goodbye.